perimeter. We secure?
Working on it, sir.
Don't work on it, get it done.
Enemy approaching the coaster from the murals.
Use the mortars.
Sir, but what about our troops?
I suggest they cross their fingers and continue to do their job.
Yes, sir. Copy that.
Mortars are coming from a mobile unit near the shoreline south of your position. In order to reach Chernenko in one piece, you'll need to disable that launcher.
go, fire everything we got.
Yes, sir.
I guess being this close, you're out of firing range. But there are hostiles near the boardwalk. You'll need to take them out before you can disable the launcher.
Hostile civilian target.
Targeting system detected.
If Isaac can patch me into the firing system, I should be able to control the mortars from here.
Connecting to targeting system.
So far, so good.
Sir, the enemy is attempting to take control of the launcher. Kill them, or I swear I'll kill you.
Yes, sir.
Whatever happens, Agent, make sure Isaac completes the process.
Targeting system commandeered.
You did it. I got control of the mortars. Head towards the big tower across the beach. You're not that far from the ballpark. There are hostiles up ahead. Agent, I'm gonna try and clear the road for you.
Incoming backup request.
I'll take out some of their defenses. Dang it! I'm out of mortars. Wish I could have been more help, Agent.
What the fuck is going on?
Sir, the enemy breached the gate.
Then take care of it.
Yes, sir.
There's a gate ahead. If you go through it and up the ramp, you can access the ballpark from the bleachers.
Sumner, I'm hearing a lot of fucking ruckus. Are you in control of this shit or not? Whenever you feel like sharing your concerns with me, don't. If you lose Chinenko, back off and let me do my job. Fucking DC amateur bullshit! Should've fucking known. You're on Kena, I'm on this Chinenko fuck. End of story. vision to get anywhere near the asset.
Rar.
Rar. Okay, so that works.
Rar.
Rar again. Is my microphone coming through?
Yes, I tried with more R's.
I tried it.
Okay, this ends now. I'm going in.
Just seeing if it could hold a note. Rar.
Robotic growl.
Rar.
Like the puppies in the game.
That's more of a rar, rar, rar. There it is. So in case you're curious as to why I treat so in case you're curious as to why I'm playing like a little baby bird bitch boy, in the game there are things known as commendations, which are just little like, hey, congratulations, you're not a scrub. But one of them is tactical commendations, and it's for beating a mission without losing your shields on hard difficulty or higher. So those little white squares above my orange health is my shield, and I have to beat the mission without losing all of my shields. So it's best to just hang back, not be exposed, not get surrounded. It's like time consuming and kind of boring, but this boss fight's a son of a bitch because it's just a big baseball diamond, so there's no like, not a lot of great spots to actually fight from. I'm pretty sure if I walk out these doors that they close behind me. Come to Papa.
So you have to hide and take them out one by one, like an assassin.
means it should just be the boss left.
I can't believe you
Speak
made
of the
it
devil.
this far.
No! Oh, you lucky bitch. Get out of here.
Why won't you just fucking die?
Sassy assassin.
Oh god, that feels good. Okay, now I just gotta take out these fucking turrets. At least, hopefully, that's all I gotta do. Nope, nope, there's more. Okay, well, no enemies at least.
I see you at the ballpark, Agent. Chernenko is right there, inside the containment chamber.
Oh my god!
Be careful, protect shield at all costs. Guiz.
Sumner. Sumner! Is Chernenko secure? Sumner!
Fucking terrifying ass
I
turret
can't fucking
bastards.
believe this shit! Fuck!
Ha, you did it. I've got an extraction chopper inbound. Just need you to get Chernenko out of that chamber.
Thank you. I... You're deserving of your help. What I've done, what Kinner made me do. Thank you.
Explosions? What the hell? Okay, we need to get Chernenko on that extraction chopper now.
Chernenko secured.
Hostile radio
Oh,
intercepted.
this area was difficult before.
This is it.
I
Move in and
remember.
incinerate the Black Tusk.
He played us. He's working with the cleaners.
Ma'am, Keener's close. His radio signal is coming from inside the park.
Everyone, with me. Let's kill this motherfucker.
You did it.
I imagine the inflection on that was more like, you did it, or you did it, as opposed to, you did it.
Exactly. She's kinda hip.
Alright. Part 2 of the mission.
You've had 0 symptoms so far?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, if I literally get symptom 1, I'm going straight to the ER. Like, no fucks about it, like.
Good.
Also, I don't know if you've read, but if you have symptoms, if you get either fever or headache, do not take ibuprofen. I know that's normally people's very first reaction is, oh, I have a headache and or a fever, take ibuprofen. They've discovered for whatever reason that ibuprofen is basically like steroids for this thing. So, if you show symptoms and it is coronavirus and not just a cold or whatever, and you take ibuprofen, it actually works against you because it just makes coronavirus stronger for some reason. They don't know why. But there's been like people that were like, oh, I only had it a little bit, you know, decided to take some ibuprofen, and then they were like laid the fuck up, had to go to the hospital, like.
Very, very good to know.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Ma'am, division spotted by the arcade.
Take care of it. I'm going after Keener, and the last thing I need is some other fucking agent in my way.
Understood, ma'am.
The lag is immense. Hope you don't mind.
No. I haven't noticed any thus far.
Ma'am, the division managed to extract Chernenko. We've lost the asset.
We'll retrieve him later. Focus on Keener.
What about the deal, ma'am?
Fuck the deal! Fuck Chernenko, and fuck you! Keener is the objective!
I like this area, but it will be nutty difficult. The cleaners, right?
Yeah. That's a very good memory you have. So, other than the difficulty level, because cleaners are sons of bitches, I personally dislike fighting the cleaners because I don't really disagree with them. Like, so there's a bunch of factions in this game. There's the Cleaners, the Rikers, the Outcasts, the True Sons, the Black Tusk. But the premise for the game is that there's a chemist named Gordon Amherst, and he was pissed off at the world. He was like, humanity is a fuck, and I just want to fucking thin the herd. So he creates this super virus, and he called the green poison. They called it green poison because he created the virus and then he coated it on a fuck ton of $20 bills. And then he went shopping on Black Friday and just distributed the money like all over the fucking place. And he did it in New York City, Manhattan specifically. So Manhattan, Black Friday, a fuck ton of ultra deadly, money floating around. People started dying, it spread, blah blah. So anyway, humanity's been decimated. Civilization is essentially no more. Like power grids are out. Fucking the whole cities are ghost towns now. And they called it the green poison because it started on money. And all these different factions rose up, of people being like, trying to, I don't know if you can hear me over this machine gun fire, it's pretty loud. So, all these different factions rose up and are trying to take control, and there's like, the Rikers, and the Rikers are literally just prisoners, saying like, a bunch of criminals, and convicts, little more than like just an organized street gang, essentially. Just a bunch of convicts that are like, oh yeah, let's take over the world now, because, the prisons are fucked. So, that's the Rikers. They're easy to kill. Like, okay, a bunch of convict assholes that are trying to take over the world. Gotcha. Then there's the hyenas, and hyenas are scavengers, lowlifes. They're mainly drug dealers. They have cornered the market on drugs because, the world is in disrepair, so no one is, like, farming, cocaine or anything like that anymore. So they have this drug that they can produce called spice, and it's, like, the only drug that people can get, so that's their corner on the market, and they're basically, like, they're a little more than a street gang, they're just drug peddlers, so, again, easy to kill. Hyenas, no problem. Rikers, no problem. Then there's the True Sons. The True Sons are amusing to me. I would probably, like, if this was a real scenario, I would probably get along okay enough with the True Sons, but the True Sons are basically the good old boys. They're the ex-military, the rednecks, they're the...
Spice is a drug in real life. Interesting.
Yeah, Spice is like a good... So it originated in the Dune novels, and ever since then it's been like the go-to fake drug. Like, I forget the name of the author of Dune, but whenever he wrote them, he made Spice, and ever since then, like, video games and comic books and media and everything, just like, oh, let's just use Spice. So that's like the go-to made-up world drug. And then they ended up like making it in the real world and stuff. But yeah, it started in Dune. So the True Sons are the good old boys. They're like the militia. They're the the doomsday preppers, the ex-military, even the current military. They're just kind of the survive by force. Their motto.
Good boys.
Their motto in the game literally is, "We have more guns than you." It's the True Sons. We have more guns than you. Like, so that's their shtick. They're just trying to, take over the world and run everything because they have the arms for it. So, not necessarily that they're assholes or anything, but it's just they're easy to kill because they're trying to kill me. Then you have...
now you know the amount of lag.
Yeah. About 30 seconds. So then you have the Black Tusk. Black Tusk are kind of the they're a PMC. They're a private military company, and they're like the rich and the powerful, that have hired them, and they're like, hey, let's take over the fucking world. So they're like really well funded. They have like the best gear. They're the faction that have like the puppies and the little unmanned ground vehicle, little mini tanks and stuff. The guys I just fought, those are the Black Tusk. They're just hey, we're trying to have a coup, and they work for like ex-senators, and like the president of the United States actually turns out to be evil, and the Black Tusk works for him, and blah. So that's the Black Tusk. Again, easy to kill, bunch of dickhead mercenaries. So then you have the cleaners, and the cleaners are actually people that are just trying to eradicate the virus. So it was found that one of the things that the virus cannot withstand is extreme heat. So it was like resistant to like cleaning chemicals and resistant to like all this different stuff.
Like private contractors.
Exactly. Black Tusk are private contractors. So, but something that the green poison couldn't stand up to is extreme heat. Kill it with fire. So that's what the cleaners do. That's their shtick. Flamethrowers and blah. But the cleaners are just trying to eradicate the virus. So whereas my people, the JTF, the Joint Task Force, the division is who I specifically work for. They're a part of the JTF. We're like, oh, let's save them, let's quarantine them, let's find a cure, let's help out all the survivors, blah, 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 blah. The cleaners are like, hey, let's help out the survivors, do. Oh, you have the green poison? Kill it with fire. They'll just burn you. That's like, oh, your mom had the green poison, and you lived with her and took care of her for, 2 weeks, and you don't know if you're infected or not? Kill it with fire. Like, that's just the cleaners. They're no nonsense, like, take no chances, like, hey, humanity's literally on the brink of extinction, kill it with fire. And I'm like, I don't disagree with the cleaners. Like, I have a hard time killing the cleaners, because I'm like, that's literally what I would do. Like, in a doomsday scenario where it was like, hey, you don't know who you can trust, and if you catch this, you're gonna die, it's 100% fatal, and you're fucked, and it spreads, I'd be like, yeah, don't take any chances, like,
Lol.
kill it with fire. So that's the cleaners, like, and they get a bad rep because it's like, oh, they're killing innocents, and I'm like, yeah, but only innocents that are infected or potentially infected, like, they're not fucking with anyone that they know is safe. So that's why I have a hard time killing the cleaners, because I'm like, they're not in the wrong. Like, they're just trying to save the world in their own, efficient yet macabre way.
Or idiots.
And then the outcasts, I have a hard time killing because I identify with them as well. The outcasts, so when the, can I reach my jockey? No, without having to take my headset off. Nope. Hold on, maybe if I do this. Okay. Oh, yes I can. Score. Okay, so. The outcasts are, let's see if I can actually pull it up, but I don't think I'll be able to. No, I can only try and get rid of the DC map. Okay, well, in Washington, D.C., there's a place called Roosevelt Island. And whenever the outbreak happened, they used Roosevelt Island as a quarantine area. But the government was inefficient, and they literally just started, like, panicked and, like, started rounding people up. So, people that they thought, just, like, the government, were literally just like, take all the civilians and put them on Roosevelt Island, contain it. Well, the shitty part is they grabbed infected, uninfected, just everyone. Just, hey, everyone. They didn't really, like I said, it was panic because people were dropping left and right, and it started in New York, and it was spreading, and it had made it down to Washington, D.C., so they quarantined anyone that had, like, a risk factor above 0 to Roosevelt Island. Well, on Roosevelt Island...
Then everyone is infected.
Exactly. So, they quarantined Roosevelt Island, like, blew up the bridge, like, just stuck them on an island and then made it so they had no way off. Well, one of the people that got put on the island was a little girl named Savannah Shaw, and she was the daughter of Emmeline Shaw. And Emmeline Shaw is the leader of the outcasts. Well, Savannah Shaw wasn't infected, and she got put on Roosevelt Island and became infected and died. and died like away from her mother, and just got wrongfully quarantined and then died from it. So her mother was like, goes on the warpath, and she's like, hey, you killed my fucking children, I'm gonna murder the fucking government. Well, an extremely small percentage of the human race, like a percentage of a percentage of a percentage, like 1 out of a million, can carry the green poison but not die from it. They're what they call asymptomatic carriers. So they have it, they're infected with it, and they can spread it, but they get no negative side effects. It doesn't kill them, they don't, get sick, nothing. Well, Emmeline Shaw goes on the warpath,
Sniff,
and she's
sniff,
like...
boohoo cry emoji.
So Emmeline Shaw goes on the warpath, and she's like, you killed my daughter, I'm gonna fucking end all of you that I can. And she decides to willfully infect herself with the green poison, and then, go into the fucking Congress, basically, and be like, fuck all y'all bitches. So she gets infected with green poison, and lo and behold, she's asymptomatic. So she is essentially now just a green poison factory. So what she does is she goes to the survivors of Roosevelt Island, and she rallies them, and she's like, hey, these people stuck you here, they blew up the fucking bridge, like, I've got boats, let's go fucking murder them for this bullshit that they did. And also, I'm asymptomatic, so we can produce an endless amount of, green poison, and just infect them, one by one. So the outcasts literally use Emmeline Shaw as like just a blood factory, for just getting her infected blood and using and weaponizing it, essentially, putting it into like aerosol warheads and stuff like that. So but that's the outcasts, so they're essentially just trying to end the government. They're not really looking to like take over the world or anything like that. They're just out for revenge because the government misstepped, and they're like, yeah, you fucked it up the first time, we're not going to trust you again to rebuild the world and like let us in. So I feel bad about killing the outcast, because I'm like, yeah, I'd do the same thing. If some shit went down and the government fucking took Abby and killed her, I'd be like, well, taking as many of you fuckers as I can with me,
Taking the shot.
Incoming backup request.
Give me a second! Get the shit!
Serious.
Oh, damn it. Well, I got sniped. There goes my shields. This really sucks. Should have killed them first.
Do you think the creators were trying to make sure they didn't have black and white storylines? To make the gamer have conflicting feelings?
I think I spotted Dolores and a patrol
well, the game
moving toward the
actually
Ferris wheel.
is
A number of
based
Black
off
Tuskers
of
staying
a
behind on the street. Looks like a trap.
Tom Clancy novel called The Division. So yes, because he wanted, Tom Clancy didn't want to make it like, these are the good guys, these are the bad guys. He wanted to make like as many individualized factions of like, what would really happen? Like, people would probably do this, people would probably, you definitely have these guys, so, but yeah,
Yes, Tom Clancy.
Yeah, I never actually read the book, but supposedly it's pretty good. And I mean, Clancy writes a bunch of good shit, so it's unsurprising to me.
So many sheep won't think like you.
Shit! These explosions are really messing up the park.
Just see them as bad guys.
Whenever the Division 1 came out and we were playing through it, I had that talk literally with Dirty. I think me and I think P-Dubs. It was me, Dirty, and someone else. It was P-Dubs or CJ. But we were playing, and I said, like, we were doing a mission, like, killing the cleaners. And I was like, man, I hate this mission. And they're like, oh, why? It's really easy, you know? Like, I like running this one. It's, you know, fast and you get good loot or whatever. And I was like, no, I just mean, like, I hate killing the cleaners. You know, and I explained, you know, how they're not really bad guys and everything. And Dirty actually spoke up. Dirty was like, thank God, like, you said that. Because I thought the same thing. Like, whenever they were explaining, you know, oh, the cleaners, I was like, how are they the bad guys? Like, that sounds like a good thing to do, you know? Like, they're trying to save the world, basically. I was like, yeah, essentially. Alright, where's this asshole grenade launcher?
Do you have to do the mission over?
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it because I still get, you know, the bonus experience and everything for completing it, but I'm gonna have to, after I finish
Do
it...
you work for the government?
After I finish it, I'm gonna have to run it again to try and do it without losing my shield. And yes.
Dolores is moving through the haunted house up ahead. I'll
So,
keep an eye on the outside.
The Division, what the
Careful,
Division is think of like, this is gonna sound stupid, but the Secret Service. So the Division are a bunch of like highly trained, like super soldiers, like just, you know, fucking the best of the best of the best. But they're kind of like the National Guard, so they're just normal people living out among us. But you can, what they call activated, you can get activated, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it. See that wristwatch, it's like glowing red. Every Division agent wears a wristwatch, and when you get activated, your watch lights up. So normally it doesn't light up. And when you get activated, it like blinks and lights up and glows red, and that's how you know, like, oh shit, I've got a super secret special mission, you know, that I've got to go handle. So essentially, the Division is just a small army of James Bonds that live out among us in daily life, like normal, and when, like, they're ultra needed, they get called upon. Well, whenever the Green Poison got released, the Division got activated. And, like, all of the Division got activated.
Laugh.
Yes, I work for the government. Specifically, we're a branch of the JTF, which is the Joint Task Force, which is FEMA, or I guess in this world they're called CERA, C-E-R-A, which are the Catastrophic Emergency Response Association or something like that. Basically we're tasked with rebuilding the world. Like, hey, bring, you know, law and order back to the world, you know, establish, you know, get the power back up and running, get the water filtration up and running, and rebuild society, essentially. And we work out of the White House as our base of operations, and that's essentially what we're trying to do, is break all of the, you know, other groups, the militias and the people trying to take over the world, and then blah, blah, and just get society back to where it was with electricity and water and cell phones and Oh my.
Vital signs
Okay.
critical.
Good to know. Enemies come out of that door. So when I come in,
They run at you here.
I guess I could fight them back here. 'Cause up there sure as fucking ain't safe.
They took him out!
Or... oh, I wonder if I could sneak around. Oh yeah, this is the place to be, for sure. Alright.
Boo.
System malfunctioning.
Sending out the UN.
System reactivated.
Alright, this pillar worked out pretty well.
I don't really need you anymore. Stick around. Enjoy the park. It gets cold in here now, but don't worry.
Alright, incoming corners.
Martyrs here.
Hostiles detected.
Oh no!
I just spotted Dolores and her patrol on the boardwalk. Looks like they barely managed to pass by a group of cleaners.
I remembered them running for you. Will be difficult to keep shield.
Yep. I found a nice little spot behind the pillar there. Should work out okay. So there's a guy named Aaron Keener, and he's like one of the big bads. He was a division agent. He's what they call first wave division. Because when the division got activated, at first they only threw in like some of the division because they're like, oh, we need to, contain the green poison and blah blah. So they activated like, just a chunk of the division and sent them in. Shit broke loose. They couldn't handle it. The vast majority of them got killed. There's only like a dozen or so first wave agents actually still walking around. And that's when they activated the entire rest of the division. Like everyone, send them in, from all over the country. and that was the quote-unquote second wave. I'm a part of the second wave. But Aaron Keener was a part of the first wave, and he basically saw the complete ineptitude of the government, how humanity is a fuck, and so he went off the rails. He's what they call a rogue agent. So he was like, you know what, fuck the government, like, they cost my unit their lives, and, almost me my life, and blah, blah, blah. So he's off the rails, and he basically wants to blow it all up, too. He's now, like, his own separate faction, but he is really smart, and he plays everyone against each other. So he hired the Black Tusk to kidnap that Chernenko guy to develop a new, like, a stronger green poison, like a type of the green poison that you could infect through breathing, not through touch or whatever. And so they got him, he got the virus from Chernenko, blah, blah. And then he actually turned, so that he would, like, get the Black Tusk to fuck off, he actually turned the cleaners against them. So afterwards, Aaron Keener called the cleaners and was like, hey man, there's a bunch of Black Tusk at Coney Island, and they were exposed to the green poison. I know at least a few of them are infected, and it's probably going to spread through the whole unit. So the cleaners show up, and they're here to kill the Black Tusk, and both of them want to kill me. So they're like, fuck the division, and fuck the Black Tusk, oh, fuck the cleaners, and so there's basically a three-way war going on inside of Coney Island Park right now, with me versus the Black Tusk versus the cleaners, and them versus each other. And everyone also, me and the Black Tusk are both after Aaron Keener, because we're like, you son of a bitch, the Black Tusk is like, you played us, and I'm like, fuck Aaron Keener, he's a rogue division agent, he's a traitor, and the cleaners are actually on his side, like, thanks Aaron Keener, for letting us know about these infected people. Yeah, bad day to be McGinley.
OMG.
How many of you are there?
Is Aaron Keener the final boss?
Well, he's the final boss of this expansion,
Spread the
yes.
fuck out! Cleaners, division, whoever the hell is in our way, empty a fucking
he's-
mag in their head. Is that clear? Yes, ma'am.
He's had it coming a long time, because he was actually one of the main bad guys in the Division 1.
They look ready for you.
And you never got to kill him. You got to chase him all over, but he, like, always escaped. He was always one step ahead of you. You never even got to see him. And then, like, the Division for the Expansion 1, he continued to taunt you. And then Division 2, you actually changed cities. You went from New York, you went from Manhattan down to Washington, D.C., and you played through all of that. And then the expansion for Division 2, which just came out, a couple weeks ago, which is what we're currently playing. It's called Warlords of New York, and it was, hey, we gotta ping on Aaron Keener, and he's doing some terrible shit. We need to go up to New York and stop him, so you actually get to fly from DC back up to New York, where the Division 1 took place, and renew the hunt for Aaron Keener, and you actually end up finding him. Like, it's a pretty good expansion. There's like, I don't know, 8 new missions or something like that. And a new map. It's like Lower Manhattan. And you hunt him and end up, foiling some of his plans, but he tends to stay a step ahead of you, and then at the very end, it comes down in a showdown of you versus him on Liberty Island, where he has a missile. He actually, like, used the True Suns for, like, munitions and, like, a targeting system, and then he used, the cleaners or something or other, but he was playing like all sides against everyone, and he ended up building like a ballistic missile with a new version of the green poison. He called it, I think he called it Eclipse, and it was just an ultra, like instantly deadly version of the green poison, so like it'd kill you in literal seconds, and it was aerosol, so you breathed it in or touched it or anything, and it was just over for you. And he had it on a warhead, and he was getting ready to launch the missile, and you walk into Liberty Island like, hey asshole, and you fight him, and he is a son of a bitch, terrible fucking
Holy shit.
end boss, and just it's so hectic because you're like trying to hold him off and be like, hey, don't shoot me, bro, and at the same time you have to disable this missile, so you have to like stop the generators and shoot the fucking launching mechanism and like avoid all these turrets and grenades and seeker mines and everything that are fucking flying all over the place. And eventually you stop the missile, and then Aaron Keener steps out and he's like, alright, let's do this mano a mano then, motherfucker, and he kills you like a dozen times, and then you finally get lucky. Fucking kill him, but yeah, he's a fucking hard. He's a hard as hell fight. I've only fought him twice. The first time I did the mission for the story, and the second time I went back up to complete on hard mode to get a couple commendations done. And the first time I fought him, he killed me like a dozen times. And I came back on hard mode thinking, like, yeah, I know how to play this game now, I got some good gear, like, I'm max level, like, you know, come on, Aaron Keener, you son of a bitch, I got revenge to get. And he still killed me, like, 5 or 6 times. I was like, god damn it, like, he's just such a hard fight.
At least the final boss is actually difficult.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a worthy challenge for sure.
There are explosives detonating everywhere. What the fuck is going on? Ma'am, there are cleaners everywhere.
Kill them, dumbass! It's easy! Aim and pull the fucking trigger!
There are too many! Ah!
Can someone get a fucking mark on Keener?
Dolores and the rest of her patrol are headed to the roller coaster northeast of your position. It's riddled with cleaners.
Okay. Let me get that part figured out.
Just started thinking about the waves of enemies that never stop and what elite storytelling that is.
Watch out! It's coming down!
Holy shit! There goes the coaster.
Poor coaster. Probably didn't deserve that.
I've got two over here!
Get him. No, the hell you do not.
Morris Jones. I thought you'd be dead by now, but you are one tough cookie.
Come out of your little hidey hole, you fucking coward. And I'll show you exactly how tough I am.
Thanks, but we're done here.
Keener? Keener! Ah! You goddamn motherfucking piece of shit!
Agent, I've got eyes on Dolores and the surviving members of her unit by the
Dolores has
collapsed
a
coaster.
mouth on her. I don't know for sure because I don't have, like I've never bothered to look it up, but I'm pretty sure that this right here is a Easter egg for Toy Story 3. There's a bunch of Easter eggs in this game, so lead with that. There's like Easter eggs about songs and pop culture references, and even other video games. There's like a Metal Gear reference. Like there's so many Easter eggs and references in the Division. But I'm pretty sure that this one is an Easter egg for Toy Story 3, because it's a garbage truck, with a, a pink teddy bear that looks suspiciously similar to Lotso from Toy Story 3, chained to the grill of it. I've never seen Toy Story 3, but the bad guy in it ends up getting chained to the grill of a dump truck. So, a garbage truck specifically. So, I don't know. I've never bothered to look it up to see if it was like, oh yeah, this is a confirmed Toy Story 3 reference, but I just feel like there's not a lot of reason to put a pink bear on the grill of a garbage truck. Unless you were referencing Toy Story 3.
Cried like a bitch.
Yeah, that movie was tough to watch with a straight face. I'm pretty sure this is the boss fight. Yeah, can confirm.
Alright! Who's up for killing some Division agents? I know I sure as fuck am.
Who's playing? Oh my god, if you motherfuckers could stop coming from the left, that'd be great. Okay.
Guess I should take care of your sorry ass before I can get to Keener.
Thank you.
Serious trauma detected.
Dude, fuck this zone. So I'm gonna have to fucking make a run for it and find this
UAVs are up.
Okay, there he is. Alright, just gonna have to run over here and drop her. So that she can't blow me the fuck up from the back lines. Which isn't a bad idea. This is actually a pretty good fucking spot over here, so. Might be worse. Good. Hopefully they'll let us better.
Ma'am. Ma'am? Come in. Fuck! Jones is gone. We failed the mission.
Keener, that son of a bitch. Not only did he manipulate the Black Tusk, he suckered us too. At least we have Chernenko and can find out what he knows. It's pretty clear that Keener is planning something big. With Chernenko's intel, hopefully we can stop whatever Keener is planning. Good job, Agent. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Alright, round 2. Have to get up the ladder. Have to take out the snipers first in the bumper car room. Have to get up the ladder in the haunted house.
Been searching for it, no such luck.
Been searching for what?
E-egg.
E-egg? Oh, Easter egg, gotcha. About the Lotso there. Alright, here we go.
You just have better eyes.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Ma'am, division spotted by the arcade. Take care of it. I'm going after Keener, and the last thing I need is some other fucking agent in my way. Understood, ma'am.
Oh my god, you squirrely bastards. said anything in the past 30 seconds, I did not hear it. I had my headset off. Oh my god, fuck.
Ma'am, the division managed to extract Chernenko. We've lost the asset.
We'll retrieve him later. Focus on Keener.
What about the deal, ma'am?
Fuck the deal! Fuck Chernenko, and fuck you! Keener is the objective!
Okay, medic. Poppy, grenade guy.
Waste that thing!
Maybe the sniper. No, that's right.
Your shield.
Agent in need of backup.
I think I spotted Dolores
Alright.
and a patrol moving toward the Ferris wheel.
Cool.
A number of Black Tuskers staying behind on the street. Looks like a trap.
Do the bumper cars. Next scary part was the haunted forest. Haunted house or whatever the fuck. Did this part from up here?
Shit! These explosions are really messing up the park.
Shield is fine.
Oh yeah, good deal. Unless it dropped without me noticing, but I think it did.
It can be hit but can't be depleted completely.
Correct, yeah. I can take damage, I just can't lose all of my white squares. Ugh.
Perfect.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck that tank.
Dolores is moving through the haunted house up ahead. I'll keep an eye on the outside. Be careful, Agent.
Okay. Flying turtles. Oh. So we're gonna hang out for a minute. Let my heals regenerate. Might be a good moment to see if I picked up any worthwhile loot. Nope.
Sitting back and watching, the strat is interesting.
It's a lot easier. Like, my character's built for maximum damage at medium to long range. So I'm a lot more effective whenever I have someone to play with. So I kind of built my character around playing with Joey, like a two-man team. And Joey plays a get up in your face, with SMGs and LMGs and close and personal. So we work really well together because he basically runs in screaming and he's like, rah, and I'm just back like pink, 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 just dumping damage while he basically gets everyone's attention. So, but playing solo, I just kind of have to hit and run, stay back, dump bullets when I can.
CJ?
Correct, yeah. CJ, J stands for Joey. Joseph. I can handle it. Skill raised. 1.6 skill raised.
Thought your boys would be playing 247 right now.
Right? CJ's actually been playing a lot of Neo 2 came out. He's a big fan of Neo 1, so he's been playing the fuck out of that recently.
P-dubs.
Damn, I picked up 2 D50s. P-dubs started a new job. Has been working like a madman.
Lucky to be working.
Yeah, right? Alright. One just time. Ooh, I made it. Sneaky Pete. What are you shooting at? Stop it. No, thank you. There's somebody left down there, but I don't know where.
Vantage point wood.
Yeah, this is for sure the spot to be for this room. Oh my god, are you serious? How the fuck did he hit me? Alright, well, we're running it back a third time. Fucking asshole.
Through your shield set.
Look, sniper popped my shield. I don't know how. I didn't even see him shoot. He was like behind cover. I don't know if it was just delay or if he somehow has the ability to shoot through walls. Blah 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 blah.
Stick around. Enjoy the park.
Hostiles detected.
There we go.
Hold still. Let's get him. Fuck you. Now.
Are you supposed to shoot screen?
No, you don't have to, it's just... I like the little electrical effect it makes. Plus I don't like listening to Aaron Keener's smart little mouth.
I just spotted Dolores under patrol on the boardwalk. Looks like they barely managed to pass by a group of prisoners.
Okay. Go away, please. Okay, so I come over here, but they come from that. So this might be better for the first wave, but makes me more vulnerable to the second. Could just use this. Bad day to be you, bro.
Listen. Spread the fuck out. Cleaners, division, whoever the hell is in our way. Empty a fucking mag in their head. Is that clear? Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Get ready, Agent. Because they look ready for you. Expect contact right inside the old park.
Incoming backup request.
No, thank you.
There are explosives detonating everywhere. What the fuck is going on? Ma'am, there are cleaners everywhere. Kill them, dumbass. It's easy. Aim and pull the fucking trigger. There are too many. Ah! Can someone get a fucking mark on Keener?
No, you do not either.
Do dum dum dum. I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation.
Why is that suddenly in your head? Is it bad that I'm running through this video game, right? And I see a thing that says shakes, and I'm like, burger fries, shakes, and only because of the word shakes, I'd instantly think of you walking away from me. And then me saying, wait, stop, come back. Alright, walk away slower.
Watch out! It's coming down!
Holy shit! There goes the coaster!
She's coming in, 1230 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. Emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
thought you'd be dead by now, but you are one tough cookie.
Come out of your little hidey hole, you fucking coward. And I'll show you exactly how tough I am.
Thanks, but we're done here.
Keener? Keener! Ah! You goddamn motherfucking piece of shit!
Agent, I've got eyes on Dolores and the surviving members of her unit by the collapsed coaster.
Alright, need to break out towards the left.
Alright! Who's up for killing some division agents? I know I sure as fuck am.
Got the race! Concentrating fire!
It didn't want to talk about the booty.
Target!
Anything!
Enemy contact!
I feel like that was a poor decision on your part. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Alright. Reload faster, please. Damn it. Alright. Well. Maybe this is not the place to be for a little while. And then it's time to get the fuck out when the tank spawns.
Guess I should take care of your sorry ass before I can get to Keener!
Just fucking die so I can kill Keener!
Maybe I should make crawling videos for this new need that has developed. Have to adjust to the times.
Come in. Fuck. Jones is gone. We failed the mission.
Keener, that son of a bitch. Not only did he manipulate the Black Tusk, he suckered us too. At least we have Chernenko and can find out what he knows. It's pretty clear that Keener is planning something big. With Chernenko's intel, hopefully we can stop whatever Keener is planning. Good job, Agent. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Alright. Yes, please.
What's up? WhatsApp.
So I presume.
I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, "Hurry boy, it's waiting there for you." I'll be waiting. Ha ha ha.
Alright, Jesus. Alright, windstorm often. Let's go. Third time's a charm.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Ma'am, division spotted by the arcade.
Take care of it. I'm going after Keener. And the last thing I
Can
need
I
is
continue
some
the
other
songs for
fucking
my
agent
own
in my way.
entertainment?
Understood, ma'am.
Yes.
When the dreamer dies, so dies the dream.
Ma'am, the division managed to extract Chernenko. We've lost the asset. We'll retrieve him later. Focus on Keener. What about the deal, ma'am? Fuck the deal! Fuck Chernenko, and fuck you! Keener is the objective!
I'm not sure.
I'm going in!
Oh, god damn it.
Operator is down.
Drag the lake. You won't find me. I've been tempting fate. With my heart beside me.
I think I spotted Dolores and a patrol moving toward the Ferris wheel. A number of Black Tuskers staying behind on the street. Looks like a trap.
But you won't find me. You can drag the line, but you won't find me. Jesus, those are some miserable collisions.
Shit. These
You could
explosions are
just
really
sing to
messing up
me,
the park.
much more entertaining.
Ooh, no thank you.
ICT go.
If you go. When I die, it's time to celebrate. All love, escape the hell of hate.
System
First thing I'm gonna do is start rocking. In the casket, pop locking. Dirt dust, chipping away the rust. Bleaks funky moves that I bust. I'ma pop out, rock out with my
System
cock out.
restored.
Monster mash all across the gas. Fandango
System
on the top
curtailed.
of tombstones. Wake up them pile of bones. Thank. Oh my god, please.
Dolores is moving through the haunted house up ahead. I'll
Alright.
keep an eye on the outside.
Whew, I had to
Careful,
pause for
Agent.
taking care of tank, sorry. Foot float right about the graveyard, in the street crab walking way hard.
Zombie slide.
Yeah. Did you look that up or did you somehow know it? I know for a
That's
fact.
on your list.
Oh. Right on. Car stop, what the fuck is going on? And dead bodies dancing on the lawn. Do the sprinkler, do the Superman. Get stupid, that's the plan.
Your list of songs that mean something to you. It's the one you could always dance to.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god! You can do that? Broken ass puppy, that was terrifying!
I should use my power for good. Jesus.
System malfunction.
I don't know how I made it through that. That puppy should have torn
That
me
was
open.
terrifying.
It legit was. My heart, like, skipped a beat.
System back online.
Shield still intact?
Yep. Thus far. Don't know how. I should have died.
You are in a haunted house. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, asshole. Blew up your toy. Stand up so I can blow up your head.
Terrifying.
Summon some demons.
Dolores. Deal's off. I don't really need you anymore. Stick around. Enjoy. Something to keep you warm.
Hostiles
I'm
detected.
not the best at delivering jokes, leave a little to be desired.
I can do this.
I just spotted Dolores and her patrol on the boardwalk. Looks like they barely managed to pass by a group of
Yeah,
cleaners.
bitches.
Get 'em, cowboy.
Yeehaw. That was really well timed. That was not intentional. Alright, and again, like, I'm sorry, I gotta do this to you again. That poor dude. You probably feel bad for that, but you don't. He just asks for it. Oh god! Do not want. Okay, you. No! Oh my god, if you don't get down this fucking ramp. Holy shit. Okay. I'm just gonna take a minute.
I screamed.
Take him out! I'm surrounded!
Agent in need of backup.
Listen. Spread the fuck out. Clear, division, whoever the hell is in our way. Empty a fucking mag in their
Alright.
head. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am. To fuck off.
Okay, get ready, Agent, because they look ready for you.
Puppies
Expect
running up
contact
on
right
me.
inside
Fucking
the old park.
axe guys teleporting out of nowhere.
There are explosives detonating everywhere. What the fuck is going on? Ma'am, there are cleaners everywhere.
Kill them, dumbass! It's easy! Aim and pull the fucking trigger!
There are too many! Ah!
Can someone get a fucking mark on
They
Tina?
want you to look for it.
Right. They want me to have a heart attack is what they want.
Where are they?
Oh, there you are. Okay. Would you fucking not?
We're coming in. Hostile here.
Dolores and the rest of her patrol are headed to the roller coaster northeast of your position. It's riddled with cleaners.
When I die, please don't cry, Annie, because I'm popping up doing this shimmy. Fuck Kevin and Hell, they can both wait. I'm getting live, freaking a snake. My left eyeball hangs out of my face when I'm crumping at a murderous pace. Police shooting at me, I bust a hitchhike. I'll break it down any way you like. You don't even know what the fuck is going on. What you do with that? Mowing the lawn.
Shit! Watch out! It's coming down!
Holy shit! There goes the coaster!
I've got two over here!
Light these fuckers up!
Dolores Jones. I thought you'd be dead by now, but you are one tough cookie.
Come out of your little hidey hole, you fucking coward, and I'll show you exactly how tough I am.
Oh, bad
Thanks,
day to be you,
but
bro.
we're done here.
Keener? Keener! Ah! You goddamn motherfucking piece of shit!
Agent, I've got eyes on Dolores and the surviving members of her unit by the collapsed coaster.
Okay, I can do this.
Who's up for killing some division agents? I know I sure as fuck am.
Sending in.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Guess I should take care of your sorry ass before I can get to Keener.
Bitch! I'm from Harlem!
It's unfortunate.
Target contact.
Just fucking die so I can kill Keener!
Need a medic over here.
Guy running to right.
You're one of them Brazilian motherfuckers, aren't you? I've had a really shitty day. Kill you might cheer me up a bit. Only one way to find out.
Ma'am.
Oh,
Ma'am? Come in.
oh
Jones
come
is gone.
on. Let me see it.
We failed the mission.
Give me it. Where's my commendation?
Keener, that son of a bitch. Not
Yes.
only did he manipulate the Black Tusk, he suckered us too.
Feels good.
At least we have Chernenko and can find out what he knows. It's pretty clear that Keener is planning something big. With Chernenko's intel, hopefully we can stop whatever Keener is planning. Good job, Agent.
That was
It's been
impressive.
a pleasure working with you.
That was nerve-wracking is what it was. To be that puppy and that axe guy. That fucking tank popping out of the door behind me. Motherfucker's trying to give me a heart attack. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 8 more missions, and I will have all of them without using the shield. Which isn't, it seems like a lot, but it's not bad when you consider that I'm done with all of these. So.
Just had you full screen, not wanting to distract.
Let's try and get one more. I guess. What's it? Pathway Park. No, fuck Pathway Park. That's that fucking stranded tanker I could probably do. Yeah, stranded tanker's probably not as bad.
You did it.
I'm very happy. Alright. Gotta go back to the White House. Ooh, new projects. Better complete activities. Viewpoint museum on hard. Two name those. Easy enough. I think we'll actually go do that.
WhatsApp.
Wow, get out of my brain. I mean, I realized that you actually probably typed that, 10 seconds ago or whatever, but like as soon as this loading screen started, I was already there.
Safe area detected.
Permitted to carry firearms inside the safe area. Violators will have their weapon confiscated.
You need help with something?
We got the email this morning that the kid's school is closed for the year. They said, they're waiting for the official decision of, all schools getting closed for the year. Schools, all North Carolina schools are closed for the foreseeable future. But they went ahead and they're just like, we'll see you next year. Like, we're not going to risk it. We know we've already talked to a lot of parents, and a lot of parents said that they wouldn't let their kids come back anyway, and, blah, blah. So, we got the email today that was just like, we won't be reopening this year. Hopefully it'll be better by August. So, the 18 will be having an early summer. They wanna drop me, try to pop me, backspin into a kickstand. You can't stop me. Look at me fucking up their guitar. Backstage shit. So there you are. We live forever. So there you go. JUGGALO. Oh my god, 11.9. Are you serious? Couldn't be a 12. That's my improvement. Going from 4,628 to 4,663. That is so minute. Upgrade and upgrade.
Oh, hello.
I've got
Saw
the
eight
biggest
things.
inventory in DC.
Say again.
Incoming backup request.
Saw eat say WTF. I said things.
Oh, gotcha.
It doesn't understand the word said on its own. Wow.
So if you write just said, it pronounces it as Saeed.
Yep.
Wow. Impressive.
Sounds racist. Ha ha ha.
Greetings. My inventory thanks you. Nice doing business with you.
Oh, it won't say sentences with bad words.
Really? Huh.
Bitch is fine apparently.
You need to screenshot the bad word sentences that it didn't say. You send them to me. I don't really have a way to look at them at the moment.
People have sex with me in 2020. Oh baby, oh baby.
What?
I was just thinking about how people fuck robots now and wondering if their mechanics were the same as this, with no inflection.
Taking the Viewpoint Museum away from True Sons will make it a lot harder for them to coordinate their troops and spread misinformation. All communications coming in and out of the building will be controlled from the production studio on the top floor, so you'll need to find it and secure it.
It's about to be a bad day to be a true son. Hey, bitches.
Testing. So you can't have me with the word fuck.
It's reading fuck to me. Oh my god, this no
But you can have it on its own. Interesting.
I saw some hostiles enter the parking garage east of the main entrance. You might be able to get in that way.
Hostile radio intercepted.
This is Wade. So, the division thinks they can just come in here. They don't know who they're fucking with.
Yeah, I do.
Go dark. Wait for the signal, then corner, and kill.
I feel like it's not gonna be that easy, man.
Oh baby, oh baby.
Spread out. Take it slow. They could be in here already.
Just like that. Spread it out, but take it slow.
I feel like spread it out but take it slow is the super double entendre.
Electromagnetic charge detected.
We.
We're losing people.
Why? Why double entendre?
Spread it out, but take it slow. Like, spread it out, like, you know, spread it, and then take it, but slow.
That's why I said it.
How did you not know what was a double entendre about it?
Also, your shield sack.
Oh, no, I don't need to do that for this mission. This mission's just a daily, so that's why I'm just kind of flying through it, throwing caution to the wind. I already completed this mission with full shields, so. It's actually a really easy mission to do full shields on all the way up to the boss fight. And the boss fight is a son of a bitch bastard.
Just checking, thought you might have something to add.
That must have been Wade. Would have been nice to bag him, but he's not your primary objective. Get to the TV studio and get these guys off the air for good.
Shit! How's that?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Agent down.
That was more than a couple.
Agent vital signs 0.
Oh really? You're gonna kill my hive like that? That's just inconsiderate.
Bitch bastard.
We lost a true son! Holy hell!
Agent requesting backup.
Dude, where are you at?
Get away from me!
The transmission control module. It handles all communications going in and out of viewpoint. If you reset it, you'll lock out the True Sons and we can take over the channels. Okay, stay by the module and make sure it completes the reset sequence.
Take it out! Let's go, people! Face those hostiles! Fire in sector! Hey, for Bob!
Hey you. Stand the fuck up.
Thank you. Close. Hit it with everything. God damn it.
All site facilities are reset to default or under direct SHD control.
That's good to hear. Our comms are coming online and the True Sons are in the dark.
Fluctuations in local power detected. Communications facilities offline.
What the hell?
I'm seeing multiple hostiles on the roof. They're setting up EMP jammers around the radio mast.
It's Wade. He's trying to sabotage the mast. Without it, no one can broadcast from viewpoint. Agent, get to the roof. You gotta stop him from taking out the mast.
Electromagnetic charge detected.
Wade is using EMP jammers to overload the radio mast. Take them out before the mast is destroyed.
System curtailed. Structural integrity at 75%.
Agent, you've got to stop Wade. We need that radio mast. You won't be able to use your shade tech as long as that EMP jammer is active. Take it out.
System malfunctioning. System reactivated. System disrupted. System malfunctioning. System restored. System curtailed. System back online. System malfunctioning. System reactivated. Serious trauma detected. System curtailed.
Jammer.
Agent deceased.
I was like, where the fuck was my hive? Yeah, I got the... Guess they kinda got the EMP. Not letting me use my gadgets.
Electromagnetic charge
That
detected.
was overly reckless.
Wade is using EMP jammers to overload the radio mast. Take them out before the mast is destroyed.
No, sad.
System. Structural integrity at 75%.
Agent, you've got to stop Wade. We need that radio mast. You won't be able to use your shade tech as long as that EMP jammer is active. Take it out.
System back online. System curtailed. System reactivated. System malfunctioning. System disrupted. System back online. System malfunctioning. System curtailed.
I'm ready.
System restored. Structural integrity 50%. System disrupted. System back online.
Find that tango.
System malfunctioning. System restored. Electromagnetic charge depleted.
Go for it.
This is our city! Fresh!
Fucking division!
The facility is ours. True Sons just lost a powerful tool for coordinating their troops and spouting their horse shit.
The guy
Once
you
we get the
just
radio
killed
mast
looked
repaired and
like he was
operational, we
having
can
his
extend the
own
reach of our
problems.
broadcasts.
Yeah.
What was that about?
So, enemies have weak points on them, like the grenade guys. They have like a little, if you notice, I'll point it out next time, they have a little red bag on their hip, and if you shoot, that's where they carry their grenades. If you shoot it, it explodes, and they take a fuck ton of damage. The sniper guys have like a little explosive drone on their back, and if you shoot them in the back, it explodes, and they take damage. Medics have a defibrillator, and if you shoot them in that, it shocks them, and they get stunned and stand there. Well, the heavy machine gun guys that post up with their LMG, and they're like, they have a bag of ammunition, kind of like a reverse fanny pack. It's like around their waist, but in the small of their back. And if you shoot them in it, then all that ammunition goes off. So for like 8 seconds or whatever, they just dance around like an asshole. That ammunition goes pew 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 and shoots off in all different directions. And they like freak out and they're like, "Oh my god, get it off me, get it off me!" But it's like the easiest because they're armored and you have to like break through their armor and then break their helmet, blah blah. But if you can shoot them in that little ammo bag, it's like the easiest way because they just dance around like a dick for like 8 seconds and you can just unload on them. And so with that guy... It
was very entertaining.
Yeah. With that guy, what had happened is I didn't get a clear shot on his ammo bag, but there was a grenadier. And I shot the grenadier as he was about to throw a grenade, and he dropped the grenade, and then as that guy was running past, the grenade exploded and it popped his ammo bag. So I got to kill him and the grenadier at the same time with essentially one well-placed bullet, because killed the grenadier with his own grenade and popped his ammo bag with the grenade, and
amazing.
Then just wasted him.
Friendly fire.
Yep. Literally. Oh, hello. These. Oh my god, I cannot see a fucking thing. This is horrible. Leave my hive alone. Don't you fuck with my hive. Leave it alone. Go away. Oh my god. Hopefully by the time I respawn, it'll be like, not a sandstorm.
Hostiles are opening a supply drop.
Nope, no such luck.
We're good right now.
Need to pee.
Thank you for the update.
you do it.
Don't you know me? I can forgive a lot. Even if I was high, it's got nothing to do with you. Is that what you think?
Not even some rap.
Unload them!
How do you like me now?
Our enemies want you to stop living life
Back,
until
you
the
sexy
city
thing,
they
you.
want. But the hyenas, we tore up the rule book long ago. If you want freedom, join us. Start enjoying the little time you have left on this world. There are plenty of hidden pleasures on offer. The hyenas can show you where to find them.
Access key detected.
Okay, so like, see this chick here? It's got this red bag on her hip. You shoot it. It makes them drop their little confusion grenades. And then they just wander around like a dickhead, like derpa derpa. Here we go. Grenade bag. Now they're all like, oh my god, what is life? No, I can't see anything. I'm such an asshole.
Progress resumed.
Ha ha ha, love it.
Manual override required.
Said I need to do. Things in this area, but there aren't any things loaded. Need to get their shit together. Can't say fuck me. That's interesting.
We're good for now.
Fuck you.
Wow, you can say fuck you, but you can't say fuck me. That is some kind of backwards.
This is my life.
Incoming backup request. Hostage situation
Watch out! They're
nearby.
sneaking up on us.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
WhatsApp.
access key detected. Friendly control point nearby.
Intruder! You? Yeah, let's get him.
Over here! I came close to dying there. Thanks for saving me.
These bastards keep... I could... burger and fry.
Target is near you, Agent.
Good to see you, Agent.
That's the target, Agent.
disrupted.
Get up, asshole!
Got nothing.
System back online.
Target down. Good job. That's another one down. Good job, Agent.
I think it's about to be very bite time. We successfully stayed up till 5 a.m. on a Saturday. Even when we're not together. Can't be helped.
Good to see you. I need anything?
I've got what you want, Agent. What can I do for you? This should fill up my inventory. Glad we got that settled.
It was solved. WhatsApp has all the info needed.
Consumption of drugs and alcohol on site is forbidden. Violators will be removed from the secure area immediately.
I need to call an exterminator.
Is these still live?
Is this still alive? Yes. Ticket 5. Ticket 5. Oh. Going down.
Yes, that.
Yes, but only for a few more seconds. Signing off.
Sad robot panda.